First started work in January 2024, so I've been on it for just over 2 years. I started off by looking at the archives of Fred Pearl. He's the model maker. We had 4 full boxes of his information, so it was really to research when it was built, what it did and what his ideas were to make the model a workable item.
What sorts of workable aspects have you done?
Well, first of all, the model was built to be a radio control model. So it came with all the radio control gear, but it had been in storage for many years since Fred died, and basically it was in a poor condition. So I had to refurbish the radio control system, the servos inside the ship that were run by the radio control. Once I'd got all the radio control working, I then proceeded to think about how we could display it in the museum. So I changed it from radio control to static panels, wired panels, so that you could operate all the functions inside the ship from a control panel, which is what we have here today.
What would you say was the most challenging part of this process, if you can pick one?
I think getting the cannon to work was the most challenging. It was so inconsistent. I would set it up one day and it would work, try it the next day and it wouldn't work. And so it took quite a long time to get all that sorted out. The servos were fairly easy because they worked. The model itself is very fragile. The rigging is very old and very brittle. A lot of it gets tangled up with the servo. So that was easy. The cannon really was the most difficult thing.
What made you interested in this project?
I was always interested in radio control, and I come from an electronics background. So I saw the ship in the storeroom when I first joined the museum. Thought it was interesting, and then I spoke to Stuart Orme, our creator, and he let me loose. And from there, I've just developed it to what we have today.
And despite all the difficulties, ultimately, have you enjoyed the process?
Absolutely, absolutely. But to say I've only done, 20% at most of what Fred envisaged. So there's another 80% to do yet, which may take quite a considerable bit longer.